probably turn on the camera, right?
And I'm feeling
Hello there, friends, and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand, or welcome if you are new. My name is Brianna. I'm a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. We are gathered here today for installment number 26 of my ongoing series, MLM Top Fails. In this series, we debunk, react to, and clarify a lot of the health, science, nutrition-related misinformation that MLM representatives spread in order to shill their terrible products. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulz and lots of dry sarcasm on the way, hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand, because I would just really love to have you here. I would. Without anything further, let's make some lemonade. Okay, so we've got, let me see, I'm looking at my iPad. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have three different people today, but from the same person. We have 4 short clips and then 1 screenshot. This was sent to me. All of the ones we're going to take a look at today were sent to me, so thank you very much. This first one is from an MLM that we don't see and hear a whole lot from, Modere. I think I've briefly touched on Modere before on my channel. Also, something that I just want to say, I just have to disclaim, this video is not scripted. I didn't have time to write out an outline for this, but I have watched all these previously, so I already mostly know what I'm going to say, but you guys know when I go without a script, I tend to ramble, so I'm going to do my best not to ramble. So this is the same girl, Modere, like I said, 3 clips. So here's the first one.
But we are going to try all of the different ones, because we have Life, which, like I said, this is the overall health one. We have the Skin, which is for skin hydration, wrinkles. Then we have the Sport, which is the one Pete really wants to try. That one tastes like a tart pineapple juice almost, is what I've been told. So we're going to try that. That is going to also help with the same kind of overall health, but also, hi Wrigley. It's going to give you that muscle recovery for muscle soreness.
Wrigley.
So for those of you who work out, it'll be really helpful. And then we also have the Pure. So the Pure is going to have none of the added, like, this doesn't have any, it has 1 gram of added sugars in it. So the Pure is not going to have all of the juice blends that are added. So therefore you'll have less sugar. So if you're someone who follows the keto diet, or if you're someone who is very mindful of like the additives in, you know, the added sugars in your products, that would be for you.
I heard basically nothing she said after Wrigley showed up. She didn't really say anything like too off the wall in that clip, but I'm gonna be honest, I just wanted to show that clip because how cute was her dog? Oh my God, Wrigley. He looked like a retriever, and he was one of those like nice, like almost auburn color with his fur. He was such a handsome boy. I'm sorry, your mama's in a pyramid scheme. Something that I want to call attention to is she said at the beginning of that, she said Life. And Life is what this specific supplement is called by Modere. It's called Life. She said it's good for overall health. So I want you to keep that in mind, because when I first saw this, I was like, okay, if this one supplement is good for overall health, then what the fuck is the point of having all the others? But dietary supplement companies tend to do that. They have one supplement that's good for everything, but then they'll have a gut health and a hair, skin, and nails. And it's just kind of like, why do I need all the other ones if this one is supposed to do everything? Oh, because you want people to spend more money.
All right, you guys, we're going to try this out. Again, I'm trying to learn all the things, because I am that person. I love to know why I am taking supplements and what it is doing for my body. That just gets me super excited. And so that is what I've been kind of focusing on, is like the why behind the product, you know, and the fact that these are all clinically studied and researched, and you know, there's just so much science behind it. I'm all for it. So here's the Life. Again, overall health. It's going to help with joints. It's going to help with skin, hair, nails. It's going to help with your organ health, which we need right now. So cheers. Yeah, it tastes literally just like a V8 Splash. I like that. It is tart. I like it. That's encouraging. So that's the Life. And now we're going to try the Skin. I'm going to run out of time, so BRB.
Okay, so she just tried the Life supplement, and she made a mention about how supplements, about how they're clinically studied, I believe she said. Something that happens a lot with dietary supplement companies, particularly multi-level marketing companies that distribute dietary supplements, is they will have like they'll have like a little clinical study. Look at me, guys. I'm just like Robert Welsh. I'm just like you, Robert. No, I'm not. I'm so bad at makeup. I've asked him for makeup advice before. Thank goodness for him. Love you, Robert. Anyway, so they'll have a really small type of study using maybe one or some of their products, or, you know, a collection of their products, or whatever the case may be. And first of all, very frequently, the company is sponsoring the study. And that opens the door for something called financial bias, because if the company is sponsoring, i.e. funding the study, then there's a good chance that results can be swayed, you know? There's a bias there. I personally recommend taking extra caution whenever an MLM company has a study. If you find out that the study is funded by them, I mean, I would take that with a grain of salt. Like Optavia's, all the studies that they have conducted on their meal plans, I think it was the 5-in-1 I talked all about in my Optavia video where I tried it. All the studies are funded by them. And all of the scientists and researchers that worked on those studies are employees of Optavia. So there's a strong bias there. Now that being said, clinical studies doesn't necessarily mean something is proven to do anything. Multiple unbiased studies demonstrating similar results, that leads toward a more conclusive, you know, conclusive conclusion. But just because there was one or two clinical studies using Modere products, that doesn't necessarily prove anything. That just means that a study was done. I'm on Google right now and I typed in Modere clinical studies. I don't know if the studies were funded by Modere. Let me see. I found one. I'll put it up on the screen. PMID 229566862. Ingestion of BioCell collagen and novel hydrolyzed chicken sternal cartilage extract, enhanced blood microcirculation, and reduced facial aging signs. BioCell. I'm pretty sure that's Modere. I'm scrolling down right now. Okay, this is the full study. I'll probably link this below. I'm not going to sit here and read this. I want to scroll down to funding. I just want to see who funded this. Okay, under acknowledgements/disclosure, the supplement BioCell collagen was provided by GMP Laboratories of America, Inc., Anaheim, California. This study was funded by BioCell Technology, LLC, Newport Beach, California. At the time of manuscript submission, JP was an employee of BioCell Technology, LLC. BioCell Technology, LLC, I'm pretty sure that's Modere. Let's type that in Google and see what comes up. BioCell Technology LLC owns intellectual property, blah, blah, blah. Wait, is that Modere? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Modere supplements are called like BioCell Life and stuff. I'm on Modere's website. A lot of their supplements, a lot of the ones that I'm looking at right now, let's just go to the collagen. Well, let's click on Life. That's the one she was just talking about. Holy shit, this stuff is expensive. Oh my God. They have, I see a bundle here of Modere Access Trebiotic plus OptiPack plus Trim Chocolate plus Life, $329. Yeah, it says Liquid BioCell on the side of the bottle. So my assumption is that BioCell Technology LLC is related to Modere. So I feel it's safe to assume that they probably had a part in funding this study. I need to watch this again because I spent so much time looking at that. I forgot what you said.
The why behind the product, you know, and the fact that these are all clinically studied hair nails is going to help with your organ health, which we need right now.
Okay, something I also find interesting is she said, so the one we just saw her take a shot of was Life. The supplement is called Life, and she said it helps with organ health, hair, skin, and nails, and she was like, yeah, we all need organ health. Well, duh, no shit, everybody needs organ health. We need organ health. Keep in mind that she just said it helps with hair, skin, and nails, okay? Keep that in mind, because the next supplement she's gonna try is also supposed to do that. And the last thing I have to say before we watch the last clip is I feel like whenever a dietary supplement MLM has any sort of clinical research behind their product, I think that's good because I feel like it's somewhat of a step in the right direction, but also part of me just feels like I think that a lot of times they only do that to kind of add a little bit more legitimacy to their products. And then the consultants like this one kind of just, I think she's a consultant, I'm not sure. Either way, she's using Modere. They take it and run with it and they're like, oh, this is clinically studied. And a lot of people don't really know what that means, and it sounds legit. It makes it sound fancy and more credible. So, all right, here's a last clip.
Okay, guys, I am so sorry. I'm like not as hype as I usually am. I'm just not feeling my best. I'm so tired. It's probably just because of this food poisoning, whatever it is. So fingers crossed that I start feeling my normal self. But let's try the skin now. So again, this is going to be for wrinkles, but it also has the overall health for, helping with your gut, your joint mobility, your all the things, guys. So
all the things.
Cheers. Ooh, I think I like this one actually. I think I like this one better. We'll see. I like
That doesn't even make sense. So that one's called Skin. When it says Skin, I'm assuming it's like a hair, skin, and nails type supplement. So my assumption is that it probably has collagen. She just said it helps with gut health. Well, let's look up Skin. Let's see what they say about Skin on Modere's website. The award-winning, multi-patented collagen matrix proven to restore youthful skin from the inside out. Okay. Increases skin's collagen content, restores glowing, youthful skin from the inside out. Plus liquid biocell improves joints and muscle tone. It even promotes healthy hair, nails, gums, and eyes. Oh my god, $83 for this. Oh, but if you subscribe and save, it costs between $70.54 and $78.84. That's a weird range. Okay, and I'm confused. I feel like there was a lot of overlap across all of these supplements that we just saw her trade too, but there was overlap across a lot of these. I'm pretty sure she said that they do a couple of the same things.
So here's the Life. Again, overall health. It's going to help with joints. It's going to help with skin, hair, nails. It's going to help with your organ health, which we need right now. Let's try the Skin now. So again, this is going to be for wrinkles, but it also has the overall health for, helping with your gut, your joint mobility, all of the things, guys. Because we have Life, which, like I said, this is the overall health one. We have the Skin, which is for skin hydration, wrinkles.
Like I said before, that begs the question, if the Life also helps with like your hair, skin, and nails and stuff, why do I also need the Skin? What did she say this one helps with? Did you say gut health?
For wrinkles, but it also has the overall health for, helping with your gut.
Okay, she just said overall health in reference to the Skin one that she's talking about. But I thought the Life helped with overall health. Why do I need multiple supplements that do the same thing? I used to be a dietary supplement junkie before I just became more informed and more educated about nutrition and dietary supplements in general. And the reality of it is most people don't need dietary supplements. There are certain people that would absolutely benefit from dietary supplements. For example, a lot of people most people actually might benefit from extra vitamin D because vitamin D is the most common vitamin deficiency. But the people that take like Autumn Calabrese level amount of supplements, like she flexes it. She takes like 40 pills a day. Like, girl, you're pissing money away. Most people don't need dietary supplements, and if you would benefit from them, you don't need that many. It's baffling to me that these people you don't hear yourself talking, like you don't see what you're saying, because something I would love to ask this girl face to face is, okay, you just said that the Skin helps with overall health, but you also said before that the Life helps with overall health. So why do I need both of them? These are both really expensive. So the Skin is, I guess without being a member or VIP or whatever, it's $82.99. And then the Life, let's see how much this one is. I don't see this one available in like a single pack. I only see it in like bundles of other stuff. Oh my god, this one's $600. $629. That is half my mortgage. Oh my god. So Life on its own is $76.99. And then the other one, Skin, is $82.99. So you're looking at well over $100, like $150, $160 for 2 bottles of supplements that seem like, based on what she said, they pretty much do the same thing. The Life also says improves joint mobility. I think that's one of Modere's biggest things too, is that it's collagen. Collagen is like the main component of a lot of their supplements. First of all, I mean, I don't take collagen supplements, as I'm sure you guys could guess. Even if I did decide to take a collagen supplement, I don't understand why I need collagen from 5 different sources. That's ridiculous. All right, here's the screenshot that this person also sent me about. Let's scroll in. Fun fact, I was so against the trim for a while because I was under the impression that it was only a fat burner. But it's so much more than that. Supports fat metabolism, helps inhibit cellular fat storage, supports a reduction in fat cells, improves muscle tone, promotes youthful looking skin, supports joint muscle fitness and connective tissue health, supports healthy hair, nails, gums, and eyes. Didn't we read that under the Skin supplement? And right now she's talking about Trim, so let's look at Trim. All right, Trim, awarded best weight management product. Who awarded them that? Trim features an innovative first-in-the-world combination of 2 leading technologies for body transformation experience, CLA, to accelerated fat reduction and collagen. So this one contains collagen and levels of highly absorbent, restoring youthful skin and supporting joint and muscle fitness. This one is $109.99. How much do I get? It doesn't say. I just want to know how big the bottle is. 15.2 fluid ounces. Okay, so far, do all of these supplements just do the same thing, but they just have a different label? This seems like such a waste of money. Okay, in closing, before we move on to the next one, this seems like a huge waste of money. I mean, in my opinion, most supplements are a waste of money. Not all. A lot of supplements help a lot of people who actually need them. But I think for the most part, most supplements are a waste of money, but I find these especially a waste of money. And there was so much overlap across what she was saying about all of them. She said, oh, this one helps with overall health. She said that about the life and the skin supplement. Moral of the story, don't let people convince you that you need supplements because you probably don't. And if you do, there is more affordable places that you can get them from that are not a multi-level marketing company. And it's also just interesting to me. This is like the second or third representative of an MLM company that we've seen who says something like, oh, I just love learning about supplements. I love learning about ingredients. I love learning about why I take things. I love learning about the science. But then they don't hear the words that they're saying when they say that, oh, these 5 different supplements all do the same thing, but a little bit differently. You're wasting money. Like, you don't see that? All right, here's the next one. This next one is a screenshot, and I honestly cannot remember if this one is Beachbody/Body or Arbonne. I'm leaning toward Beachbody though. Yeah, I think this is Beachbody. This one was also sent to me in my email. Thank you very much whoever sent this. All right, screenshot says, not a meal replacement, but it does replace the nutrients lacking in our fruits and veggies these days, even in organic foods. It has replaced my multivitamin because it packs a meaner punch with the adaptogens, minerals, pre and probiotics. It's a quick grab and go snack plus an after dinner dessert replacement. That. I am not drinking that for dessert. Give me the Oreo cheesecake, please. Thank you so much. It has aided in the replacement of my once prescribed Imitrex migraine med, and that is when I was hooked. Okay, so a little bit like a health claim. All right, she said migraine medicine. I've never heard of Imitrex. Let's look it up. Imitrex. It can treat migraine and cluster headaches. Okay, prescription needed, consult a doctor, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so Imitrex is a migraine medication, and she is claiming that she no longer needs her prescription migraine medication because this dietary supplement has replaced it. Okay. Okay, well, let's start from the top and work our way down. Okay, so she said this is not a meal replacement, but it does replace the nutrients lacking in our fruits and vegetables. There are no nutrients lacking in your fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables have been proven time and time again, scientifically, to be the best source for your body to get fruits and vegetables. Again, like I just said before, there are some people that would benefit from a dietary supplement. For example, again, vitamin D. It's the most common vitamin deficiency, and it's not widespread in a lot of foods that most of us regularly eat. That's why certain foods, like for example milk, is fortified with vitamin D because most people don't get enough of it in their diet, and a lot of people drink milk, so a lot of milk is fortified with vitamin D. It also depends, I guess, on what fruits and veggies you're eating. If you're looking for your vitamin C, then eat a raw red pepper, but then raw red pepper doesn't have, fat, protein, and then you would get that from other food. So I don't understand the saying that it replaces the nutrients lacking in our fruits and veggies. If food has no nutrients, then why the fuck do you eat it? I'm sure you don't just eat Shakeology or whatever this is. I hope you don't just live off of shakes. Food has nutrients. There's a reason we eat it. You're a human. You're a carbon-based life form. You get most of your energy, your vitamins, your minerals, electrolytes, everything from your food. So fruits and veggies do not lack nutrients, but if you eat a nice diversified diet of different types of fruits and veggies, then you should be good. So somebody else trying to convince us that we need a supplement that we probably don't need. She said it's replaced your multivitamin, packs a meaner punch. I want to just say again, I'm very offended that she said it's an after dinner dessert replacement. I feel personally victimized by that statement. Anybody else? I am. She said it replaced her multivitamin. I mean, I guess I could believe that because, again, if this is Shakeology, I'm pretty sure it is, Shakeology does have, a lot of vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. If you look at the nutrition facts, it is almost like a liquid multivitamin. If I took a multivitamin, I would just prefer to take a pill, though, because Shakeology is f***ing disgusting. It tastes like cat litter. It tastes like cat litter, in my opinion. And then, lastly, of course, this medical claim, this health claim, it has aided in the replacement of my once prescribed Imitrex migraine medication. I mean, do we even need to talk about how problematic that is? I've had a migraine before, but I'm not somebody who regularly suffers with headaches, but a lot of people do. Unfortunately, migraine headaches are a reality for a lot of people, and Migraines are just debilitating, man. All you want to do is sit in a dark, quiet room. Like a lot of medical conditions, a lot of people with migraines would very well be looking for relief, something to end their migraine, something to end their suffering. And I just hope like hell that none of them came across this and stopped their migraine medication that was actually helping them, even if it was only helping a little tiny bit, and started taking a supplement instead. These reps don't realize how impactful a lot of the things they say can be, especially when you're talking about vulnerable people who live with chronic disease or chronic condition, who just want help, who just want to fix. So yeah, no, I don't appreciate that. All right, let's watch one more.
I am having my go-go juice. I am not having my electrolytes today because they have added sugar. And one of the things we do with Gut Protocol is we really get rid of all of the extra sugars. And honestly, guys, it is really important to watch your sugar intake. Lots of processed sugar has been in many studies linked to cancer. And we really don't realize how much sugar is in everything. Like if you actually read labels, it blows my mind, how much sugar is in so many different things. So that is one of the things we are getting rid of. Well, I wouldn't say getting rid of. We have, you get 10 grams of it, but like that's nothing because we'll get natural sugar from fruits and things like that. But
so somebody else demonizing sugar, but not just any sugar, processed sugar. Oh my God. As you can tell, this person's in Beachbody or Beachbody consultant. I know that because, well, first of all, I've seen her before, doing, I think I've reacted to some workouts from this person. But also the 4-week gut protocol, which is the Beachbody program that assaulted all of our retinas last year. So one of my social media buddies who used to be in Beachbody, I cannot remember for the life of me if it was Amy, Jen, or Cheryl. But one of them made the really interesting point about the 4-week gut protocol that it only allows for 10 grams of added sugar per day. Because if you combine certain Beachbody supplements that a lot of representatives are taking throughout the day, it comes out to about 8 to 10 grams, but only if you take those supplements. For example, I think the Go-Go Juice is one, which is what I think that's their nickname for Energize, has a couple grams of added sugar. And then like Shakeology, I believe, again, has a couple grams of added sugar. I saw that post and I said, that's interesting, because it seems like a strategic move to make sure that they only use Beachbody supplements. And I also find it interesting that she said processed sugar is, like she's implying processed sugar is bad, as if the added sugar in the dietary supplements that she's taking is not processed. When are y'all gonna realize that Energize is not natural? Let's also not forget the naturalistic fallacy. The flawed logic that because something is natural, it must be better or superior. Natural doesn't always mean better, okay? In fact, I would say natural very rarely means better. So just because something is processed doesn't make it bad, doesn't make it detrimental to your health. And a lot of the stuff that we consume as humans here in the modern world is processed, a lot of the foods we consume. And then she threw in lots of processed sugar has been linked to cancer. That's not true. I think she was just going on the list of the naturalistic fallacy, the health and wellness person on social media. Like she was just checking boxes of processed sugar, cancer. That's not true at all. Sugar being linked to cancer is such a tired and flawed paradigm that a lot of health gurus and people on social media who think they know what they're talking about love to take. They love to say that sugar feeds cancer cells. Okay, sugar feeds all cells though. And there obviously has been a lot of research surrounding how one's dietary patterns may contribute to the development of cancer. And I have seen processed foods and processed sugars come up. I say all that to say I don't think that she's wrong for saying that we should watch our sugar intake. A lot of people get a lot of added sugar, which we've talked about before. Added sugar is a little more insidious than sugar that is already naturally present in food. Not because it's processed and processed foods are bad, because it's not true. Foods that have added sugar usually have a lot of additional things that are not great for us in excess. For example, saturated fat, calories, stuff like that. Should you watch your added sugar intake in general to be an overall healthy human? Yeah, you absolutely should. I believe the American Heart Association, or is it the American Diabetes Association? One of them actually recommends that you keep your added sugar intake to around 25 grams per day. I believe that's what it is. If you eat 27 grams of sugar in a day, are you going to self-destruct? No, probably not. If you eat 30 grams of sugar in a day, are you going to self-destruct? Probably not. So I've already, expressed my opinions on the 4-week gut protocol. Just like every other Beachbody nutrition program, it's hyper restrictive. Limiting yourself to 10 grams of added sugar per day is just unnecessarily restrictive in my opinion, unless there's some medical reason that you have to eat very little sugar. For example, a medically supervised ketogenic diet is one reason why somebody may have to really restrict their sugar intake like that. But the 4-week gut protocol is not a medically supervised keto diet. It's just, you're just fucking doing a crash diet. They love to say it's not a crash diet. It is, in my opinion. Let's finish this out to ask. Sugar in and of itself is not carcinogenic. However, it's a moderation thing. So if your diet consists solely of Coke and cupcakes and cookies and ice cream, probably stop eating like that because you're gonna die soon. A diet like that is calorie dense, but it's really not nutrient dense. There's a chance you'll probably become deficient in a lot of stuff because all those foods I just named, while absolutely delicious and can be enjoyed pretty much daily in moderation, those are not nutrient dense foods and they don't contain a lot of the vitamins and minerals that your body actually really needs. So I say all that to say, she's wrong. I don't appreciate the fear mongering of sugar. Okay. And I also just don't appreciate in general the 4-week gut protocols. Like, you can't have more than 10 grams of added sugar a day. It's like from you just really chopping me off at the knees in terms of my daily Oreo consumption. Okay, if you made it to this point, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more similar content, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys back here next month for another MLM Top Fails. And yes, thank you very much for watching. I will see you at the next one. Queen Lemon, over and out.
Eee, there's a dog. There's a hippo. There's a hippopotamus. Oh, I saw that little stretch in there. I saw that little stretch. Who's the goodest girl? Look at her tongue. Look at how her tongue is. Oh, your tongue. You got a little taco tongue, baby. You guys hear her little snorts? What? I'm filming Ilfa. She's so cute. Say bye, baby.